Hello, Internet. My name is Digger the Dwarf, and it's been a while, hasn't it? This is an update video to kind of let you know why I stopped uploading and what the plans are going forward. And while I talk, I'm going to be gambling my life away in Luck Be a Landlord, so that'll be fun. Um, anyway, so I haven't uploaded anything in well, almost 2.5 years now. And the reason for that, I know I'm talking kind of slowly. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to put this. The reason that I stopped uploading, there's actually several reasons why I stopped doing anything. The first thing, well, it kind of was a bunch of stuff all at once, but first of all, I'm still, and have been, still was at the time, and still am now, in school, doing college stuff online at the moment, and so at the time when I stopped recording, I was real busy with school stuff, and I just, didn't have a whole lot of time to do all of that. There was other stuff, the family stuff going on, but yeah, right at that time where I stopped uploading, it was because I was being hit with, I think it was finals, actually, for my summer classes online. And that's a pretty busy time. So that was part of it. Something else was I actually had a couple of videos that I thought I had uploaded that I hadn't. This is a hard choice. Yeah, I know I edited them, but I did not upload them. But thinking that I had uploaded them, I deleted the project files of, the edited videos. So realizing that I would have to go through doing 2 whole videos a second time, was kind of demotivating, and so that was also part of why I just didn't do it, because I didn't feel up to redoing 2 videos like that. So, and I still haven't actually done those either. So, I know that, well, how do I... Another thing, this is kind of getting away from me a little bit, but I think I'm being a little bit more coherent. This is my second time trying to record this. I think I'm being a little bit more coherent than my first time. The other thing was that just what I had done recording multiple entire playthroughs basically before I started editing anything, I had like 60 hours of footage to go through, and it takes time to record videos, obviously. It takes however long to record as the video is. So when I would sit down and record for 3 hours, that would take 3 hours. But then there's other things that needed to be done to the videos. First of all, I had to process them before I could even edit them, and that takes a pretty significant amount of time depending on how long the video is. Like an hour plus video can take like 2 hours to encode before I can edit it. And then I have to sit down and do the editing, which takes another hour plus, and then I have to export it, which, again, depending on the length, my poor computer cannot handle it, and exporting videos can take, yet again, like an hour or two, depending on the length of, what I'm exporting. So altogether, if I do like an hour-long video, then that takes roughly 6 hours in total of work to get put out. Now I did a bunch of the recording, which is the easy part, up front. But then processing all of that, cutting that down into watchable videos, and just otherwise, like just the amount of work for all of that, it was a lot. It was a lot. There was a lot to do, and it made it really hard. And that's not even because then uploading videos was the longest part, because back when I was uploading videos before, sometimes it took like I would start a video uploading like 11 a.m. and it would still be uploading at or would get finished around 3 a.m. the next day, because the internet that we had, the download speeds were great, but the upload speeds were terrible. Now, we have a different internet now, and the upload is much better compared to what it was. So that's not as much of an issue. It's getting to the point of having videos that are ready to upload is the problem. That's what takes a long time. So, yeah, all of this sort of came together, and just I just didn't feel like working on it. I had other stuff to do, because in the couple of years since then, there's been a lot going on with me and my family, a lot of changes, and possibly more changes coming in the not too distant future. So it's just been something that has not been exactly a priority for me. And yeah, I probably like should or well, yeah, I want to get back to it, and I'm going to get back to it. That's what I'm doing now, obviously. The problem, though, is that I still... Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on what to say in the game, and I know that's probably not such a good thing to do, but so I want to get back into doing YouTube. I do. I really do. I just still I'm still in school. I'm still doing that stuff. There's still stuff going on. You know, around my house, my family, that needs to be done. And so I can't, as much as I want to keep doing this, I can't promise as to a schedule. I have no idea. Yeah, what kind of schedule I might have from this point forward. You know, before I promised weekly videos, but I genuinely don't know if I can keep up with that at this time. I'm gonna try if I can, but I don't know if I can do that. So, yeah, hopefully that was coherent. I got my points across. I just wanted to let everybody know that, you know, I'm back. I'm going to be uploading stuff again. It's been a while, and I've been gone, and I wanted you to know why I've been gone. But I'm back now, but I don't know how consistent I will be. Now, as for going forward, obviously, I have a lot of stuff recorded years ago now that I still need to edit and upload, and I'm going to be doing that, and I'm not going to be recording much else, maybe a few things, but I'm not going to be recording too much else until I work my way through all of that. Now, that being said, I did record a video the other day that will be coming out on Halloween, because, you know, it's October right now, and this will probably come out the day before Halloween, and so Halloween tomorrow is when that video will go out, and that's something else that I recorded fresh and new. But I'm not going to be recording too much else until I get through all of the old footage that I still haven't edited, because there's a lot. So, but after that, I have a good idea of quite a few things that I want to do. I have, what am I trying to say? I have multiple series planned. The first thing I'm going to record after I get through the footage I've already edited is going to be finishing Undertale, because I haven't done that. Now, I'm going to try, actually. That's something that I may record before I'm done, because I want to finish Undertale by the 10th anniversary, which will be next year in September, I think, of 2025. And so I want to have Undertale done before then. Because I want the last video of that to come out on the 10th anniversary, or if not that, then start Deltarune on the 10th anniversary of Undertale. one or the other. We'll see what happens. That's almost a year from now, so we'll just see. But that's something I want to do. So that's like the first thing I'm going to be working on. But then after that, there's other stuff as well that I'll be doing. That I already have planned out to some extent. And, multiple playthroughs that I think I don't want to say what I'm planning. I don't want to spoil it. I want it to be a surprise, but I have stuff. I have stuff that I'm planning on doing, and I think it's going to be a good time. That's what I wanted to say. Again, hopefully, that made sense as well. And so that's kind of the update right there. Is I'm back. I've got more old videos coming, some new stuff coming eventually, and further new stuff planned for a while. But I don't know how often I'll be uploading. I'll do it as often as I can, but I don't know how much time I'll have to do that. I mean, honestly, I could just take that, cut that, and that's the update. Now, while I'm still playing this game, if you're just interested in the update, you can leave. But I'm gonna yap a little bit while I finish this. Just get some thoughts out there into the world. Well, I can't not take this, can I? So I've been thinking recently, about now that I'm looking to get back into YouTube, the sort of state of YouTube as a whole. It's ultimately the point is that I've been thinking about is like it's kind of unlikely that I will ever become successful enough at this to do it full time. That's something I would love to do if I could, but it's very unlikely at this time that I will ever make it to the point of being a big successful YouTuber. Now, it's not impossible, but it's very unlikely. And so, So, because of that, I think I've started to kind of accept that, that it's kind of unlikely that will happen. And so this will always be basically a part-time thing, just for my own enjoyment, really. So I don't want to like give up on doing that. I want to do this YouTube thing, even if it's only as a part-time whatever. But that's as much as I would like to do this for a job. I really want to, if nothing else, have something to what am I trying to say? To record my experiences with these games. You know, that's something that at least recently has sort of become a part of my interest in doing this, is having a way to archive my experiences with new games that I've never played before. Because there's a lot of things that I've never played before. I've never played a Mass Effect or an Assassin's Creed or a Gears of War, just to name some, pretty popular franchises that I've never touched. Well, that's technically not true. I played about an hour and a half of Assassin's Creed 1 6 years ago, and I barely remember any of it. So, I want to enjoy the experience of these games, because I have some of the Assassin's Creed games, and I have Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but I don't want to just play them by myself. I want to record that experience and potentially share that experience with people who are interested in sharing it with me. Probably not enough people will be interested in sharing it with me that I could do this full time as a job. But I will appreciate the people who do want to share those experiences with me all the more because of that. You get what I'm saying? And so, because this is the thing, I don't think that I have any way of standing out in a very saturated market on YouTube. There is nothing, I think, that is particularly special about me. There's just not anything, I think, particularly interesting about me as a person, really. Not to seem too down on myself, but it's just, I don't have any particularly interesting talents. I'm not a, skilled voice actor. I'm not terrible at it. I think I've done pretty well in the past, what I've done. Nothing professional, of course, but I'm not a skilled voice actor or a talented singer. I'm not a, pro speed runner or, one of these guys that can do a full run of Dark Souls with, no hit and all that. I'm kind of just a guy, and so I don't feel like there's anything about me in particular that is significantly interesting to draw an audience. it's just me. It's just my personality. So it literally is. If you feel like hanging out with me, having these video game experiences together, then hopefully you will enjoy watching me. And if you're looking for something, you know, special or gimmicky or whatever, you're not probably gonna find it here, because I you know, I don't have anything like that, and I'm not sure I want to have anything like that, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say about all that. I don't want to. I'm getting kind of distracted by the game here, but you know, that's how it is. It's just I'm just here to have a good time playing games, and maybe we'll get to a point where there's enough people watching this that I can do it full time like I want. But if not, I'm still gonna do this whenever, you know, as much as I can, because I actually genuinely enjoy at least the process of recording these videos, if not necessarily, you know, the editing and all of that, but so, you know, it's something I'm gonna continue to do as long as I can, and if I get to do it full time, then excellent, and otherwise, oh well, because I'm I don't want to quit. I like doing this. I like doing this. So anyway, I don't really have much else to say. I don't want to leave you hanging on this run, but I don't really have anything else to talk about, I guess. You know, there's always a chance. There's always a chance I could make it big. You know, one can hope. I mean, there's definitely been, like, you know, people that I've seen that started off nobodies, and then they got noticed somehow, and well, now they're a big deal, and that could always happen. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to commit to anything. One thing, that's what I was going to mention. One thing that I've thought about is transitioning more towards streaming instead of pre-recorded content, because then I don't have to worry about editing. And that's hmm. That is something that I have been genuinely considering doing for the future, and in that case, I might have, I might be more able to do it full time. It might be easier. The thing of it is, though, I need a way different equipment and a way better setup, because right now it's not super easy for me to record. That's something that I forgot to mention in the main update. That's something I'm gonna have to put I'm not recording this update a third time because I forgot to mention that. But it's hard for me to record right now living at home, just due to other people being around and not really having a private area in the house to do that in. It's I just don't have setup to do that, and I'd want other thing, a better computer, preferably with 2 monitors, before I try and do anything like that. Now, I am going to be streaming Final Fantasy XIV off my PlayStation, because I can do that. And that's something that I'm going to do whenever I can as well. Because Final Fantasy XIV is something that I would really like to play. And, even though it's a bit of a jank setup to live stream it directly from the PlayStation, it's kind of the only way I can do it right now. So that's what I'm going to do. But, yeah, boss fight time. Interesting. This is new. So yeah, so that's something, that I'm going to go for. Sorry, I am distracted. Yeah, so that is the situation. Interesting. So yeah, I hope there will be people who show up and encounter my content and enjoy it. and want to stick around to, you know, see more. And even if there aren't, even if nobody watches these videos, you know, at the very least, at the very least, I'll have this place to sort of archive my own gaming experiences. Like this, right here. I have won this. Huh. Yeah, I did not see that coming. You know, I've tried to win this level of Look Be a Landlord like 5 or 6 times, and you know, I'm always concentrating really hard and being like, okay, strategically, what makes the most sense? And this time, I was just kind of going with the flow, not really thinking about it while I was yapping for this video. And look at that, I won. Easy clap. Anyway, now that I've finally finished with this run, I can wrap this video up. If you watched all the way to this point, thank you. I appreciate you. You're one of the people that I am hoping will stick around and enjoy this content, because if you can listen to me yap, you know, badly for that long, hopefully you'll stick around. And anyway, with all of that being said, hopefully you are looking forward to more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Like, I forgot to say, like, comment, and subscribe as well, YouTuber stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.